Venom of the Captain. I'm the captain of the Venom. You can find me everywhere at CaptianVenom158. You can find me on Twitch at CaptianVenom15, which hopefully soon I'll be streaming, but until I get my new computer, that won't happen. Where I will be talking about Three Houses, because that's relevant and it's fun as shit. Next!
I'm Kitsune Vision. You can try to find my YouTube, but I haven't uploaded anything to it, and I will be playing Fall, the wild magic sorcerer who ends up destroying everything and almost killing the party.
Next!
Hey everyone,
Wow.
Wow!
This is why we need to go in order of the icons, gentlemen and ladies.
I reorder them every time.
Oh. Fine.
Me too.
Alright,
I didn't know
There's a
you
little
guys
rainbow
that.
stack in the corner.
Gypsy,
Let's just go together. Let's just go right on top of each other. That's it.
Hi,
So I'm
everyone,
Gypsy
I'm
Ninja.
StormMage.
You can find me on YouTube and youtube.com/Gypsy Ninja, Twitch as well. And I'm playing Glailhead. That's my character.
Stuff.
That was
Next.
orally pleasant.
I was saying clusterfuck.
Next.
I'm Cat. My handle on the internet is Cat of Ulthar with 3 zeros. And I'm on Twitter and Twitch with that name. And I do art commissions and animation sometimes. Sometimes I stream video games, but not very often because nobody comes.
Oh. Okay. I am Mustached Tommy. You can find me on YouTube doing the various Let's Plays and movie reviews. And you can find all that on Mustached Tom on YouTube and Twitter.
And I
And
think
then
that's
there-
everyone.
Nope.
And then there's Dragon, who
Yep.
just exists.
Yeah, no online footprint. Usually waiting to go last because I don't have anything terribly interesting aside from the fact that I just do this for fun. So
Okay. Without further ado, let's go over the recap. Last time in the Ethereal Plains, the party got fucked up by a big fuck-off explosion caused by a massive inconvenience with the the once transferred Apocalypse spell and Fall's staff. So
We almost died.
party almost got wiped. Thankfully, Olivia saved your ass before you got absolutely decimated,
And then she
and then stormed off to go home because she was horribly injured.
Screw this, guys. I'm going home.
Anyways, you make it back to town, horribly injured, barely clinging to life, and just wanting to go to bed. So that's where we meet our heroes as they arrive into town. Still
Fall
horribly
is
injured.
staying. I thought we actually started. I was just gonna say, Fall is staying a good 10 feet behind everyone.
Looks like that's more, like 40 feet away.
the blast
Neither
radius.
of mine, friends.
The blast radius was 60 feet.
Here. There we go.
There. Fall is
Okay, why
staying
can't
10
I
feet
see
behind.
anybody's characters? Am I on the wrong layer?
You might be on the wrong
We're
layer.
off to the right.
No, there's only one layer. I don't have any other layers.
Are you in the wrong campaign?
No, I'm here. I see my icon along with yours.
Are you sure you're not in
right.
the GM layer?
We're off to the far right side.
Right.
I still don't see you. Let me reload my fucking Roll20 because it likes to be a bitch.
We're in the upper
That
right.
it does.
But
This
anyway,
exciting episode of the Ethereal Plains Technical
Planes,
Issues.
planes, planes.
On
Shut
the Ethereal...
We might have almost died, but at least our stomachs are full of dragon meat.
Gungir...
Yeah.
oh, and I did ask Venom. Dragon's okay. Babby Dragon, I mean.
Baba
Oh,
Dragon.
yeah, good.
Bob the Dragon.
My son!
It lives barely.
My baby.
What?
Gungir will.
Apple doesn't far fall from the tree then.
Gungir will at least be passing out his healing potion, his healing elixir to anyone who's injured, because he can still do that. Whoops.
Paul's gonna deny it because he doesn't feel like he really should have one.
I didn't do it, everyone. I didn't do it. He denies everything.
No, he's not denying this. He is
Nah.
giving everybody space.
Let's see here.
Probably smart.
Well, you make it back into the town, you head to the inn, and you just go to fucking bed. At this point.
Oh,
Nah,
the
my
gold.
character's getting hammered or forget the day first.
Yeah, we need to turn in the paperwork to get our money.
Oh yeah, that.
You can do that whenever, actually.
We
I
can save
think
it for the next morning.
Paul would have that since he had everybody sign it.
You fizzle really hard.
I was saying, am I still fizzling?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, I was saying I think Fall would have the paperwork since he was the one who got everybody to sign up for the guild.
Oh yeah.
You would have all actually had
Trusted with it.
a copy.
Okay.
Whoops.
So you can literally turn it in whenever.
Wait. Did we like... Oh yeah, we scavenged the shit out of it. While I was delirious, you guys, like, Monster Hunter carved that shit, right?
Yeah. We
Oh, yes, we did.
We gutted
Because
that
you have to
dragon.
provide... I figure we have to provide some kind of proof.
If you want.
Fall has a
You-
dragon
You
heart.
have horde.
Yeah, if we're needing proof, Gungir's got 6 dragon horns, 5 pounds of dragon bone, and the draconic arcanum.
Yep, that should probably do it.
Yeah. If they need some proof.
I have 10 pounds of dragon scales that I'm probably to be turning into armor, which will be fucking awesome.
Fall says quietly. I have this. Pulls out the dragon heart.
Ah!
Oh.
Alright, well,
whole bag
you didn't
full of
really
dragon
need to
meat.
bring proof since it already marked it off on your quest. But, whatever.
By the way, how big is this heart?
It's like the size of, like, a basketball.
I thought it would be much bigger, honestly.
That's like the biggest thing I can think of off the top of my head.
That's the biggest object that exists, kid.
Plus, I mean, this was a younger dragon, to be fair.
True.
Yeah, it was a young adult, so it wasn't.
There are much bigger out there.
He'll be keeping the dragon heart in his bag of holding. But first, like,
Alright,
he's going to use Ray of Frost to basically keep it preserved.
alright. So, from defeating the bandits and clearing out that forest encampment, you guys managed to get 100 gold apiece.
Yes.
Hey.
Woohoo! Like, we need more of
For
that.
finding the cows and recovering them, you guys got only 50 apiece.
Hey, 50 gold for cows. That's. Alright,
They're
man.
well-bred prize
Incredible.
cows.
Those are milking cows, and I'm not talking about dairy.
They're Wagyu beef cows.
And then killing the dragon, you all get 500 apiece.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, we got 500 apiece?
Yep.
Mhm.
God, I have 850 gold.
There we go.
Like, we're hurting
That's
for money
all?
as is?
Well, he spent most of his.
Yeah.
So he's like,
Gungir spent all of his platinum on a submarine. And I
I have 55 platinum.
Wait a
But
minute.
apparently that's how much we figured out.
Are
I
there?
just had her convert all of mine into gold, so I have.
Hey, implement the method.
Oh,
Exclamation if you want to talk, please. Stop cutting each other off. We need to re-implement the method.
Sorry, Venom.
No worries.
There we
Just
go.
need to throw that out there. That way we don't have 50 people talking over each other.
That is bad, StormMage. He should remember his own rules. There we go. Okay, I was meaning to ask, are there, like, banks in this world that we could stow?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Nice. So we do have a
They have
regulated...
vaults and everything.
Okay. My brain keeps mentally going back to a medieval society, but I keep forgetting that you run yours like a pulp fantasy.
Mine is more modern fantasy with a whole
Yeah.
lot of fucking technology.
Like, God, I need to pass off the Eberron books to you. You might get a kick out of those.
I tilted my head 90 degrees. This was not a good idea.
Oh no, it's literally the campaign setting you're describing. They've got Eberron is official Dungeons and Dragons pulp science fiction fantasy. It's like
Isn't that the Magic the Gathering one?
No, different one. This is like the medieval setting, but they've got lightning trains and like techno magic and stuff. It's really
Sweet.
Nothing like that. Well, I mean, technomancy is a thing.
There we go.
And
Okay.
yes, that is like the only like weird form of magic. So it's like trains have been invented, but still steam
So
/ coal power,
it's industrial age fantasy.
more or less. Anywho, continuing on. The lady at the counter whom you turned into the quest states this. If you wish to stay in town for a while, the guild leader actually wishes to hold a festival for you all in your honor.
How could I say no to that?
Of course, there will be festivities for all of you to participate in if you so wish to, and of course, food, drink, so on and so forth.
Gungir's eyes narrow and he kind of waves his hands in for a group meeting.
Okay. The huddle.
Very generous.
Ball will get in close, still saying like maybe 5 feet away from you guys.
Huddle up, huddle up.
Alright, so some random guy wants to meet with us, and he's already got a festival planned in our names. I don't see anything wrong with this, do you guys?
Not in
That
the
doesn't seem
slightest.
suspicious at all.
No, not at all, not at all.
Gungir will break from the meeting and turn to look at the woman.
We gladly accept your praise of our awesomeness.
I do especially gladly.
She giggles a little bit at your terrible and it's like, all right. I will inform Guildmaster Bruce of your acceptance into the festivities.
Gungir will nod.
I'm glad the honorable name of Tanukbuku Wabansi has reached notoriety.
The honor.
Oh God!
Her eyebrow goes. She goes from like casual, jovial to like so confused and eyebrow in the stratosphere.
What the fuck?
Like the fuck.
That's one way of putting it.
Tanukbuku Wabansi. Oh, yes. Proud name, an honorable name.
Yes, cat.
Question first, what time is it when we get back to town?
It's about like late evening, so like just sunsetting.
Okie dokie. Lyre is going to ask then, is there a place that we can stay? And
Of course, you're welcome to stay at the inn, free of charge for your honorable actions.
how generous. Is there perhaps a market nearby as well?
Of course.
Wonderful. I'm going to go there then. Wanders off slowly, slightly shell-shocked from the whole ordeal.
What?
Who wouldn't
What's
be?
he going to buy?
Salt.
All right, fall.
Fall will go up to the woman and go. Excuse me, is there any place here that would sell a staff and an arcane focus?
Of course, we have magic shops that are in the actual trading district in the northeast of the town. However, it's currently closed. You'll have to wait till morning.
He nods. And
Otherwise, we would gladly lend you some, but our last major adventuring party took our last focus and staff.
I see. Looks a bit disheartened about that.
I do humbly apologize.
Let me see here. I'm trying to think if Gungir needs to do anything other than he'll probably just have to hit the bed right now and heal up his hit points. Oh, wait, I remember what I'm going to have him do. He's going to head on up to Ravak real quick. Hey, Mr.
no.
Ravak.
Yeah.
You still got that sending stone?
I told
That's
you.
your grace, your honor, my liege.
Oh yeah, my apologies. Your Majesty?
No need for titles.
Your Highness, who is probably slightly taller than me with his ears up? You still got that standing stone?
Your highness.
I told you I destroyed it like, what, a few days ago? Remember?
Did you
It's been like a week.
Oh, like a week ago?
Yeah? Did you still have the broken pieces, though?
No.
Oh. Alright, fine. He heads on up the bed. Alright.
Alright.
He'll just draw a few notes in his little notebook before heading off.
Okay.
The thing wanders off to the market.
Alright, what would you like to buy? There isn't much really open in terms of like supplies.
Can she get salt and can she get herbs?
The salt easily enough acquirable for 5 silver.
How many? She's just
Herbs.
gonna hand over a gold.
Sorry, but the
Sure.
colonel keeps that shit under lock and key.
And the herbalist isn't open until morning.
Shoot, not even like cooking herbs.
Cooking herbs? Okay, for general purpose cooking herbs and not for like
Yeah.
potion making, that's more easily or acquirable at this time of day.
That's what she wants.
Depends on how much you want though.
Enough to salt and season 10 rations worth of dragon meats.
Okay, so that'll be like 5 silver for that.
Okie dokie, just hand over another gold because she can't convert anything.
by the way, Venom.
Mm,
You said you had a catalog of my items.
yeah.
How much platinum coins did I have?
Let me check. Because I forget offhand.
Because apparently that's not on my character sheet. Oh, and by the way, Venom says that coins are weightless in this world.
Huzzah. That's a neat trick.
Lovely.
She
Skyrim,
went back to the
what-
inn while they let her
Not
use the
worried about-
related facilities.
Oh, Venom.
Okay, so you have currently. You said you had how much platinum on you?
In my character sheet for like the currency stuff, it says I have 55.
Okay. Yeah, you have 5,600 in your bag.
How much?
5,600.
Okay, I'll just say that. on the-
5,600.
Yeah,
You
I'll
have
just say that
105
on the.
gold and 4 Urdi silver without the added from the quest. So hopefully that works for you.
Yeah, I'll just put it on my character sheet right now.
Okay, good. That's what's sorted. So you head to bed.
Would
You wake
they
up the
let you
next
use
morning.
kitchen? Oh, never mind.
Anya, will you kiss me goodnight on my forehead?
All right, come here. And he waddles over to the bed and he tucks him in. And
You know, you guys are just asking for shipping.
To each
we'll
their
talk-
own?
That's a triangle I didn't expect.
We'll talk in a little bit, Kit. Gungir's gonna tuck him in. He's gonna give him a pat on the head, and he's like, "Do you want me to read you a bedtime story?"
What?
Yeah.
Yes, oh yes, I've heard about those. Yes.
All right. Gungir pulls out his notebook and he flips to a page. Gamma radiation is perhaps the deadliest of all radiation. It causes mass cell division. He's out cold. I knew that old gamma radiation trick would work. He pats him on the head and he puts on his nighty-night cap and he snuggles in the bed himself.
Oh God.
You okay, Venom?
Do not do that.
A Gungir has an 18 intelligence. You're telling me he doesn't know about atomic bonds?
Dear
I think that was the least weird part of that whole scene.
Yes.
Was Gungir knowing about atomic radiation.
I'm just gonna ignore that question with the scene.
Alright.
So, morning comes
Oh.
around. Y'all get up but still feel like shit.
Gungir will hop out of bed. He'll pull a towel from his backpack, and he'll start to make his way down the halls to the bath, kicking off his boots, kicking off his dungarees, kicking off his shirt. Don't ask how he kicks off his shirt, and he waddles his way onto the bath down the hall.
Okay.
Thank you for animating that scene.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Nice.
He duck walks.
Oh, yes.
I like how he just
Quack,
kicks.
quack, quack,
He
quack,
just
quack,
kicks his
quack,
feet,
quack.
his foot out, his right leg out, and then his shirt just goes and slaps against the wall.
It's like one Decimo from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah. Oh, he grabs his bar of soap from his his bar of soap and his zero.
You
wands.
you get into the bathroom, which is more like a public bath for like the men, and there's like a public bath for like the women. And there's like a conveniently placed rubber ducky there.
Got me. Oh, hello, Mr. Rubber Ducky.
It stares at you blankly.
Why do you look into my
Another mimic!
It's staring at you. It then attacks you. Roll initiative.
Oh no, not again!
That opens a whole can of worms.
Well,
I was being sarcastic.
I wasn't going to question it. Not the first time Gungir's been attacked by his toys.
It's not even yours.
It soon will be.
Anywho. Why do I even bother? I'm going
amusing.
to lose my mind at the end of this session, and I'm going to be killing one of you today. Probably not Liar, because she's a good girl.
By the way, during the night, Fall would be trying to cast a spell to failure.
You keep getting poof sound effect. Or just
wah, wah, wah.
Ah, prejudice.
you somehow make sound,
Vegetation.
but you can't do anything else.
Huh, minor illusion works.
Anywho,
I'm not even joking, he has that.
so
Oh no,
you
wait, he doesn't have
basically-
minor illusion.
Yeah. Y'all get up, you have breakfast in like the area where you're supposed to have breakfast. after bathing, getting dressed, actually looking presentable.
Gungir brings Mr. Rubber Ducky to the table.
Okay.
Okay.
Throw a muffin at him.
Yes.
Fall
You just
is
set it on the table.
Fall would be eating at another table.
The duck stares blankly at whatever direction you face it in.
Let me see here.
Quack.
Jay, by the way, do they want to get the time for when this festivity's supposed to start?
They said whenever you are ready.
Oh,
Oh.
Because they decide, you kind of deserve, like, some time off after killing a fucking dragon. So it's like, okay, we'll give you at maximum a week. So they have time to invite, like, people from, like, other towns.
Okay.
Oh, the places that were probably harassed by the dragon too.
That and or just towns in the area.
Okay. So basically,
Maybe some small settlements. The nearest city. Maybe.
So I need time to set this up so we have a little bit of downtime.
Basically.
Oh, okay. That case.
Useful.
You have a maximum of 1 week to do whatever you want.
Oh, this is excellent timing. Sadly, I don't have any uncommon things that Gungir could craft, but I did have one, quote unquote, like another role-playing item Gungir could make. Like, I wanna run this by. Ugh. Let me DM you.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, Fall.
I just was curious. Was there any like reportings of the huge explosion that happened at the plateau?
I mean, people were concerned about it when they heard it, but otherwise they treated it like a normal Tuesday.
There was a dragon fight up there, so
True.
They kind of expected.
Maybe dragons
to go that way.
explode when they die. I don't know. They've never seen a dragon die.
clearly the
I'm sure if you
finale
have.
was fired
They go out with a bang. Haha.
up. Excellent.
All right. So, y'all have 1 week to do whatever you want. So you can list off what you want to do day by day if you wish, or just do an overall what you're going to be doing.
Paul would actually be trying to look up like magic stuff around the city besides just arcane focuses.
All right. So you'll buy and focus, a staff, and
Oh, and in that week, how much work gets done with Asemar's Witchlight Cross and
Meteorite
Paul's-
shield.
Yeah, his shield and his Fall's Warp Rod.
Okay. The shield gets finished,
Oh yes.
Fuck yeah!
and the warp rod is finished.
Nice. Nice.
So we're getting it at the end of the week.
You're
Yeah.
getting it in the middle of the week.
Okay,
So it's the first day of your break, so you'll get it 2 days from now in character.
Okay.
okay.
Alright,
Storm, could you send the information of that warp staff?
Yeah, I can send that off to you. And I'm trying to think. Dragon, you still have the stuff... or, wait a minute.
I have the stuff from the trinket, but not anything on the shield, if that had any effects or stuff with it being made from meteorite.
How
How much?
The meteorite thing, I think I was just going to leave that up to Venom. But yeah, it comes as like a cross that you push a little button on the side and the arms extend out and it forms a shield. It's got all those
Nice.
got all those basic powers that that I sent in the list to you, except for those 2 main abilities, level up like a cantrip. I'll just have to resend you the thing, but you got your shield.
You got a dope ass shield.
Oh yeah.
That may or may not have been inspired by the cross from Dante's Inferno and the combat cross from Castlevania. Totally different things. Totally different things.
Castlevania is one I still need to watch, actually.
It's not bad. It's not
Okay.
All right.
Oh, and
Venom, I did ask a question in the chat.
How much would the focus cost and the staff? If you're looking for a replacement staff, just a simple one, it would cost no more than 10 gold. The focuses are really expensive to make, so they're equally as expensive to buy. So they cost literally 10 platinum.
oh, Gungir does let you know the warp rod can be used as an arcane focus.
Oh, okay.
So you can just flat out ignore buying one and just wait another 2 days.
Look at that.
Actually, Fall will buy
You're just
some.
working hard.
Fall will buy a component couch in case
This
something
shit
went to
happens
awry.
again. Okay, so you buy a component pouch, which is going to be 50 gold.
And he would just buy like the components needed for his various spells.
Which I'll say, if you want to buy all the components for the spells that you currently know, I'm going to say that's even 100 gold.
Okay, so I have 700
Pay
gold
1
left.
platinum for that if you just want to convert it easily.
Okay.
Here we go. I am Venom. Or not Venom. Dragon. I'm sending you that. Gift of.
Kitsune.
Oh no. Dragon. I'm sending him the stuff over Discord, and I will send you, Kit, the thing that I sent. Where is it?
So wait, is the Witchlight Cross and the Steel Rod, are those 2 separate items or one?
Oh, They are the same thing. It's it starts out looking like a handheld cross, but you just push a button on the side, it turns into a shield. And another button on the side turns it into a silver short sword. So just as that's an emergency sword.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So
It's basically
awesome.
a transforming shield.
Yeah. And Kit, I will send this name to you. This is basically what the item is, what your warp rod is, except it's not a glove. It's it functions as a rod, basically. And you will...
Oh, so just Google search that name?
Yep. This item that I sent you is a legit Wizards of the West Coast item, and it's pretty badass.
Nice.
Wizards of the West Coast.
West Coast.
Side.
I only find a Reddit for it. And it's miasm. It's the item overpowered for rarity level.
No, it's classified as an uncommon. And you basically just read through the description.
I can't find the description of it.
Ugh.
I only get the
What's it
the
called?
Reddit trade.
It is...
Mizium apparatus.
Basically, he can sacrifice a spell slot to cast a sorcerer spell that he doesn't know, but he has to roll an
Oh, that's
intelligence
because it's-
check, or else
Okay, that
it'll
makes
create
sense.
a random effect.
You can't find it because it's in the Ravnica.
Yeah,
Adventurers Guide to Ravnica.
which let me...
I own the book, but I don't feel like grabbing it from your room and searching 5 years for it.
Yeah.
I don't
We
have
sent-
Ravnica.
Since this is like the downtime thing, we can just send it to you afterwards. But basically, what it says is You can use it as a focus, and you can sacrifice a spell slot to cast.
To cast a different spell.
Yeah, to cast any equal level wizard sorcerer spell. Except you have to roll an intelligence check, and if you fail, it casts a random spell from the sheet.
Ooh.
So it's basically
For
another
wild
sorcery wild magic effect.
Yeah.
Cat, how'd you do the orange text thing?
/EM space the thing that I want to say. And always
EM
put your
or
name in front of
ME?
it.
/me.
Okay, thank you.
EM also works. I type it like that because I'm quirky.
Okay.
It always puts your name in front automatically.
But yes, Gungir proudly hands these 2 items off to you, and he will spend a week working on another little role-playing function item. And Mr. Venom, did you get that text I sent you?
Wait, which one?
The one that I sent you through DM.
Yeah, these.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, Venom. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just read it.
All right. And he will use some of the
Huh.
energies from his...
It does not work.
You can't
Ooh.
enter.
You can't what?
Press enter. Or shift enter.
Oh, and it's 500
Oh.
gold.
You have to actually click send for that.
There we go.
Alright, Asemar.
My character is just going to, after taking a second to admire, just on the surface of both the shield and the shield itself, Asemar is willing to give Gungir a small amount of his gold from the current adventure, should he ask, as payment.
Nah, that's alright. A fine device is its own reward.
It has its own weight in gold.
I see. Well, no, I am very grateful, Gungir.
Gungir pats you on the leg, and he... Oh, wait, he doesn't have a workshop. He'll actually work at the table. Alright.
Do we all get to go over what we do?
I
Alright.
just basically said what Fall would be doing.
Buying a pouch.
Some of his school friends and see if they would possibly come. Okay, I need to grab dice real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, guys, while the DM is away, start rearranging your stats.
Quick, give all your stats 20s.
180 health.
There we go. Yeah, good idea, Cat. Good idea. And you know what? Double up our platinum. I
9,000.
know we really don't need to double up on the platinum, but think we could buy 2 submarines. Imagine what we could do with 2 submarines. I mean, we could give,
No, dude.
we could give 2 warring nations these and just sit back and watch the mayhem.
No, Storm. What we could do is buy a submarine and then having a little ejector that shoots out the flying ship.
No.
Alright, the DM
Oh
has...
shit, he's back. Oh, hi, Venom.
Alright, you shit talker. Oh, spill the beans.
No, we weren't talking about buying 2 submarines.
Storm, we're talking shit
I'm
about
going to
you.
fucking kill
You
you.
shut your mouth, boy.
I'm sorry, what?
I am a substitute teacher now. I can give you detention.
Amazing. So do we all
Whatever.
What we do
I
this
have
week?
that power.
Whatever. Anyways. So you
Dice
do
rolling.
that. Yes. Let me see how many of your friends actually come. How many fucking friends did I give you?
I think we said 3.
3? Alright, let me roll a d4. 2. Okay, so we have...
I can give you a list of them.
Okay, you can... Yeah, just give me the list. Again, because I forget.
Do you
I gave them names, but I forgot.
Do you really need a list with 3 friends?
Yes.
Oh. You could just name them off the top of your fingers.
No.
I don't want to name them off because that would be meta knowledge to you guys.
Yes, no meta for the rest of you.
I was naming jokes.
It's fun. It's fun.
Alright. So Fall is buying a pouch, getting in contact with some of his school friends to see if they could come.
If anybody else has anything else they need to do, we will cut to the end of the period.
Just write down.
There we go.
Here.
We can or describe it.
Lyra is going to spend the week taking advantage of her rustic hospitality and just using it all over town. And she spends most of the week giving away money and looking for odd jobs.
Rusty.
How wholesome.
You basically feed the poor.
Yeah, she like keeps trying to volunteer to help people with things. Like, oh, I can sweep the floor for you if you like.
Ah.
I can
They're like,
help
no,
you
no, no,
cook."
no, no, no. You do nothing. You're an honored hero. Go shopping.
Oh, but really, I could just if you need anything.
No.
Cleaned.
You go shopping. Go buy a new dress. Go make yourself look pretty.
But
They basically shoo you away from the festive area.
oh,
They're doing it politely in a way. It's like, sorry, but we can't spoil the surprise. It's like that spoiled kid who wants to see all of his Christmas presents early.
Lyre has no meaning for the week.
Let me see.
yeah, she is very lost.
You're like, ah!
That and she's still a bit shell shocked from the whole killing a dragon and almost dying thing.
Here. I see.
And Fall is trying to stay away from the rest of the people. Basically
What?
giving them space.
She buys another very plain dress. Plain and serviceable dress.
Okay.
I see Asemar was writing out his stuff to the side.
Yep.
Alchemical patrons and poisons. Okay, if you want to buy like an alchemist set, you can.
Sounds good. How much?
They're 50 gold a pop with basic like items.
Cool.
All right, Tam.
Woo, my week. Alright. For my week, Ravak is gonna return home. And he's gonna talk with his brother, make a necklace out of the teeth, and he's gonna go to a rave party. To celebrate! Woo!
Kobold's raves. Cool.
Wait, where is your home?
I'm gonna say it's generally to the east, like on a little island.
Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. So it would have taken you a day to get over that. Like,
Kobold's cover. Technically.
It's just we're like the entire group is just like, man, Ravak just fucking vanished, and it cuts to this little island, and there's like bright beams of light shooting off in the sky.
The entire island is playing the Root Sandstorm.
Jesus. All right, that'll be Raph's partying.
Why not?
Fabulous. I love it.
I'm glad I was able to say that.
Oh,
Create that
oh my god, I'm
beautiful
actually
moment for you
crying.
guys.
Oh, those are tears. Hello. sorry, just the idea of just very grumpy Ravak just going home and being like glow sticks and a sick fucking bass beat. Just this, like you see like the water around the island, just like with the music.
I also just imagine a character like Cask being the DJ.
He like comes back and he's just hungover and tired. Just like, Ravak, where have you been? Getting my fucking groove on.
You come back one day before the festivity.
Oh god. Oh, Tom, thank you for that.
No problem.
That was a great
Bloodshot
mental image
Clubber's
there.
eyes.
That was fabulous. Yo, Kat, you need to draw this now.
Okay.
Not now, but later, as like fan art.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gypsy.
Sup?
What's Glad do?
What's your week consistent of?
Oh man. Well, Gallon doesn't really have anything. So he would have gotten turned down from trying to help people like Liar. He doesn't really have any other friends or anything that he wants to buy because he doesn't understand the concept of having money and buying things for himself, really.
Oh, you poor soul.
So he'd probably just like he
Hang out
got
with
his
the
magic
baby
sword
dragon.
and a cape that lets him fly. What else do you need in life at
I
this
love that
point?
I love that none
So
of
I
us
guess
spent our.
he would hover around people that are busy doing other things. So Asemar, he's kind of interested in Ravak. If Ravak is actually like a print, he think that's interesting, but he fucked off to rave to party hardy. So I guess he would hover, and Fall seems to want to keep his distance. So I guess he would like bug Gungir while he's crafting and try to help him, like carry things around for him and.
Oh god. Okay, for a second
Things
I
like
was
that.
imagining
Be a
Dee Dee
helper.
and Dexter type of thing.
That's pretty close.
Alright.
Hmm.
I might have fiddled with the antimatter converter.
Yeah.
I might have soldered some things that didn't need soldering.
Why did you weld?
Liar sneaks one of his.
How
brushes
did you
off the
weld
table
two
to
ice
polish
cubes
it for him.
together?
Oh, what did Liar do?
Sneaks some of his tools off the table to polish them for him.
Nice.
Somebody else will let me clean things.
Gungir straight up makes a Sheikah slate.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Sheikah slate.
It's-
Wow.
It's totally not a Sheikah slate though. It is a small.
But can
handheld
it like
counting-
stop freeze a thing in time?
No.
It's a my pad.
Is it a map?
It has a map function.
Is it have a camera?
It's got camera functions. It can
Can
do
it
pretty much any.
spontaneously create bombs?
No. That's ridiculous.
Send no runes.
Can it float metal?
No. That's ridiculous. Why would he need
Yeah,
to float metal?
it's not like you can make infinite concussion grenades.
Yeah, seriously.
Of course, that's the most realistic.
Right. Yes. Oh,
Drunk droid.
oh,
I
we
love
have the
this.
name of it.
That needs to be fucking copyrighted right now.
All right. Well, it's about
Why do I imagine it?
I'll
Having
make you a logo.
I imagine it's just a silhouette of Gungir's face with like the big red nose.
There we go. Nah, it looks like a little Sheikah slate with a cogwheel on the back where that eye usually is. There we go. And it possesses the powers of the most mundane powers of prestidigitation, thaumaturgy, and druidcraft.
Yeah.
Even more mundane than his than his zero wand.
But map. And selfies.
Yep. And pictures.
You have basically MapQuest.
Yeah. He's got a tablet.
Okay. You managed to create that. within your week.
Yay. Gungir will
All
use it to
right.
take a picture of Glad.
What? What are you doing? No, you.
No, here's the real question. Does it have a flash feature for the camera?
I mean, prestidigitation would allow it to create a harmless sensory effect, so yeah, you could create a flash with it.
Just
A harmless flash.
Now,
it just temporarily blinds you for about 2 seconds.
now hold on, Asemar. This isn't going to steal your soul or anything. Click.
Let's not.
I also
think
bug
we've had
Asemar
enough
during this
near
time.
death. Okay.
Like when you meditate. I
Oh,
poke
jeez.
you,
Lovely.
like lightly in the forehead to see if you're paying attention.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just taking your picture. Don't worry about it.
Just testing.
Okay,
He's
then.
not asleep.
All right. Well, the final day rolled by, and you're all ready for the festival. Questionably, maybe. So you wake up morning
Wait.
of the festival. Yes.
I was trying to write an exclamation point, but I wasn't fast enough.
All right. You could do your thing now. Then I'm moving on.
Can I buy a broom?
Okay.
I do
Is it a flying
vigilante
broom?
sweeping.
Vigilante sweeping. Who was that masked sweeper? Floor sweep, street sweeper.
They can't tell me I can't help if I come with my own equipment.
They're just
All right,
counter
I'm gonna
sweeping
call
the mess
Sweeper
back
over.
into the street.
There's a serial sweeper on the loose.
I mean,
There are guards posted unsweeping areas.
I look like I work at a tavern. If nobody looks too closely, then they'll just let me sweep the place.
Even though you have the glowing runes on your head?
That is only under very specific circumstances, not all the time.
Okay.
Well, you buy a broom for 1 silver.
Give them a gold, because that's all I have.
Okay, they give you the best damn broom you've ever had.
Oh no, it's too fancy. I'll never pass as a tavern wench for this.
She sweeps with it once and then spends the rest of the week cleaning it.
Jesus Christ.
Tis
This
pity.
is the
Alternates
best.
every day. Sweep, clean.
Tis pity I will never pass for a wench with this broom.
You poor soul. You must be taught everything.
She just gets like 3 regular brooms and then leaves the other ones outside.
Okay. You buy
Oh,
like
are you making
100
a
brooms.
polyhedron? Freaked out here.
Huh?
Anywho, so it's the morning of the fucking fest. Y'all wake up, just the smell of amazing breakfast.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay.
Gungir.
And so you stumble into the dining area where you find a like 5-course meal of breakfast.
It's the biggest breakfast I've probably ever seen. Probably.
Well, they certainly know how to treat dragon slayers.
And it says for the dragon heralds,
Oh.
like in a big note card.
Oh, that's not for us. Ah, pity.
Gungir, I'm pretty sure
Olivia
it's for us.
appears out of character and smacks Gungir upside the head and then disappears again.
Wow.
Did we ever get the name of this mysterious benefactor going through all this trouble for us?
I thought we got the name of the guild leader out of character.
Yes, you did. His name was Bruce.
Juice Springsteen.
Bruce, the moose.
You don't have a face to put the name to, but you just have a name. Only a
Oh,
first
I don't
name,
know.
though, not a last name.
Is it a bit odd that they haven't tried to talk to us at all?
Maybe they're really shy.
Well, let me
Gorgeous
roll
to people doesn't
now.
seem like something that a shy person.
Okay, well, I rolled an 18. Alright, now for me to get into character. In comes a orc wearing very nice clothing, like hair done neatly, bleh, and their tusks are shaped like axes. Well, hello there, y'all lot. It's good to finally meet the Dragon Slayers.
It's good to meet you too, sir.
Oh, where are my manners? Where are my manners? I apologize. I'm the guild leader of the guild hall. Literally right over there, points across the street at the guild hall. The name's Bruce Axe Tusk. At your service.
Oh.
That's a radical name.
Well,
It's a clan name handed down through the generation.
Bruce, what?
Axe Tusk.
Ah.
Blair leans over a bit and is just like, that tiefling have that horn mouth.
Now, these aren't even sharp. They're just for decoration. It's sort of our staple point of our clan. Of course, some of our finer, more hardier warriors do sharpen them. But I don't.
Oh. Well, that's a relief.
Relief.
Hey, don't worry, lassie. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm a guild leader. That's kind of against the rules here. Though I will get into a tussle with those bandits if they decide to show up again.
That probably won't be a problem.
Yes.
Besides, we're dragon slayers. You don't gotta be scared of everything. Only
Yes,
most
yes.
things.
Now you're talking my language. Oh god, Roll20's being a bitch again. Have to reload again.
Yeah, it did the same to me as well.
I just had a question on a character.
Mm.
Did this guild have an actual name that we saw?
No, it's just the guild alliance is the entire guild system across the entire continent.
The
Gildan Alliance, specifically, is the full name.
Blair just thinks he's a big green tiefling with horns in his mouth.
I mean, he is lightly more gray than green.
A big grade man.
And he looks very, very friendly and jovial.
He's very much of a dandy orc.
Yes, very much so.
Gun-
So, why don't you eat your champion breakfast and meet me outside in an hour? We'll start your festivities off with a bang.
That sounds fun.
Oh, trust me, I kind of found the crater, and I can only imagine what happened. Nothing that crazy, it's only fireworks.
Oh, thank God.
So, see you in an hour. And he walks out.
Thank you for your generosity. Okay, bye.
Gungir will grab some orange juice and he'll actually do a toast. He'll stand up on his chair. Still probably nose height for him. He's not
Sure.
Well,
He gets on his high chair.
Well, toast, everyone. To perhaps the most successful thing we've been a part of, Tanuka Bukawaba.
He's already drunk.
Toast.
He gets drunk on orange juice.
What's in this?
Actually, Gungir will get up on the table because he can't reach across the toast people.
You know, knowing an orc, it would not be surprising if he spiked the orange juice a bit.
Nah, it's just normal orange juice.
Oi, Fall! Fall!
Hmm.
Stop mobbing over there! We're having a drink or a toast, which I guess is a kind of drink.
Walks over.
This is toast, and she slides him a plate of toast.
Yes, that is in fact toast.
Yes.
Wrong sort of-
Glad
Thank
takes
you.
the toast
Oh my
to click
God.
it up to the cup.
He walks
I'm
over
okay with
a
this.
bit silent.
Gungir shrugs and grabs a muffin, and he puts his drink and his muffin up to Glad's toast.
Excellent.
And he looks at everyone else expectantly.
Lyre takes her toast and her apple juice. Shyly raises it up. A little bit.
Fall will take it, staying silent.
Looks at Ravak, looks at Asemar.
Expectantly. Double expectantly.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
Toasting to your victory.
Toast! You toast to your victory or something.
Right, whatever. Alright.
You just raise a glass, simply.
Not technically how it's supposed to go. Mumbles.
We're doing it right!
Asemar, do you raise a glass?
Oh yeah, with a here.
Alright. You all toast with your miscellaneous beverages and food, and you eat like kings. And queen.
Thank you.
Singular.
To best times and the continued future success of Tanakabuku Wabitsi. The most easily
right.
pronounceable of all adventuring teams.
I can't believe this is all really happening.
Alright. Well, you eat your breakfast. And the hour passes by pretty quickly, and you walk outside to see Bruce standing there, waiting for you.
Where's he?
Well,
Bruce is
there
waiting
you
for us.
are. Let's get moving, shall we? We got a ton of festivities to go over for the next couple days.
Lovely.
Festivities!
So, of course, we had to set up some sort of carnival. So we have something set up over there. We have some mini tournaments of power and endurance, those types of things. And, of course, we have the challenging arena, led by one mysterious man and his tiefling friend over there.
Looks over there.
You see an albino tiefling with blue hair.
Yes, he is indeed mysterious. You
And
nailed
right
the
next
head.
to him is a snow elf in all black, but with a white fucking shirt. And a fedora on his head with a white band around it.
Very mysterious
look.
indeed. I think you nailed those descriptors right on the head there, Mr. Bruce.
Gungir waves to the two mysterious people.
I'm gonna see if they pay you any mind.
Hello!
Okay, the tiefling doesn't notice. Come on. Yeah, good job, buddy. You got an 18. The snow elf seems to notice you from the corner of his eye.
Does he wave back?
There's a snow elf?
He looks like he hasn't slept in like months and looks at you like no fucks given face.
How rude.
He does not look like he cares.
Who are they again?
From what I personally remember, he said something about testing some weird sort of magical contraption, and he wanted like people to fight it to see if how well it did.
Oh. A mind.
I mean, win or lose, you get something from them in terms of testing it. So I guess it's a win-win for those who actually test it. Oh, there's one other unique fellow that came in for the festival. A woman from the Kitsune tribe.
Huh?
They're no, I'm actually talking about the fox people.
I know.
She comes all the way from Washington.
Haha.
It's
Anyways,
this weird magical land.
the last seems to be somewhat of a teller.
A what teller?
That is a fortune teller.
Sorry, you cut out for me. Earlier.
She
Hey.
seems to have quite a bit of knowledge about the land. It's quite interesting.
Seems we've got our options cut out for us, ladies and gentlemen.
Righto, indeed. And of course, tonight will be the big fireworks celebration.
I love fireworks, as long as they're not pointed at me.
Agreed. We don't need any more explosions.
Of course.
Paul looks away from that.
Well, I hope you all enjoy your time here and have a little bit of fun while you're at it. Because I have work to do. I would love to participate, but a guild master's work is never done. Sadly.
Just
Shame.
like a farmer.
So, I wish you all have fun and enjoy the festivities. And he simply walks into the guild hall.
Alright. Gungir turns to everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's party like it's 1663.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
I don't either. I just picked a random date.
I actually do not understand that out of character.
That's alright, you'll
Victor?
probably hear the song on the radio.
I mean, I get that part, but I'm in character.
Anyways, so you have some choices to go around and have some fun.
Oh.
Are there any interesting shows going on? Like,
I mean, there's the circus acts. That's actually a traveling circus group.
freaking traveling circus.
Exclamation mark.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to look if any of the friends are there because I imagine I got contact saying that they could make it or something.
Yes, you did receive word back that they were both coming
So
at some point.
investigation or
Perception.
Okay.
This is visual.
7.
I'll give you advantage since you know what they look like.
9.
All right, so you do manage to see Minerva off in the distance. You don't see Weiss just yet.
He will start to head over. Mind giving a descriptor?
You see a red dragonborn with, well, dragon wings, a tome at her side, and what seems to be sort of scholar type of attire.
Yeah, Fall will
With
start
a
heading
staff
there.
across her back. So, and she's not facing you. She's sort of looking around, kind of amazed at the stuff.
Yeah, so you see Fall heading towards Dragonborn female.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling that to the party if they notice him.
I'm watching.
Gungir will nervously look at Ravak, trying to make sure he isn't going to ship this.
Oh no.
Do I need to roll an insight to know that kind of thing, or if Gungir's doing that, or
I mean, are you making it obvious, Gungir?
Gungir will bluff. Gungir will bluff.
All right,
Oh,
roll
God.
deception.
Oh god.
Roll insight, Ravak.
Here we go.
You've doomed me.
Okay, 13.
Let's see.
Insight.
Yeah.
Insight.
Don't use your outsight.
Oh, no.
Screw it.
Rip. You know.
Right through
You
it.
know he's trying to prevent. He's gonna try to prevent you from shipping people.
No. He's like looking at him because he's totally expecting Ravak to do this, and you just see nervous beads of sweat rolling down his head.
Oh, relax. I have different plans for fall.
Oh no.
Out of character, that scares me.
Gungir goes from nervous to really nervous. He just stares at you like, wait, what?
Okay. So you walk up to Minerva and you basically like poke her on the shoulder.
Yeah, I was just gonna grab her shoulder and be like, long time no see.
She turns to you. Ah, there you are. I was wondering
Let's go here.
I would see you.
What'd you say?
I said that I posted.
No. Storm. Or, not Storm, Venom.
I was wondering when I would see you again.
It's good to see an old friend.
Aye.
Trying to think
So-
what to say. Oh,
All this due to killing a dragon? Quite impressive.
not as impressive as I hoped.
You were expecting more?
No, the dragon had a bit of complications.
Hmm.
Sh-
I
Had
know.
nothing to do with the dragon.
I know, but I don't know how better to phrase that.
Hmm.
And she can roll insight to see what he means.
I mean, I noticed your precious staff and magic gem that's larger than any we've ever seen is gone, so I can expect that you accidentally kaboomed it.
Yeah, along with some allies.
So they're having a bit of trust issues with you then.
Not.
Well, you should probably ask them if they still trust you. You at least want some friends that are a bit closer.
I don't know why I'm just drawing blanks right now. Somebody can go on while this conversation is going.
Sure. What would the rest of the party want to do while this happened?
Looks like Liar's got her hand up.
Eesh.
Is there any music playing?
To clean?
What? No, music playing.
Oh, I couldn't understand you.
What on
Yes,
earth
there's
did you
music
think I
playing.
said?
I thought you said clean. You were stupid quiet for me for 2 seconds. It's fine.
Liar wanders off in the direction of the music.
You find a stage performing some music.
Is there, like,
Seems to be
people
upbeat.
dancing and whatnot, maybe?
Oh yeah,
With an
there's like a
SNES
bit of a
sound
dance
font.
floor.
See, I'm more imagining it's that theme park from Final Fantasy VII.
She watches
That's
from the
cool.
side as the people dance and listens to the music.
It's very catchy. They do change the song every once in a while, just to change the mood.
Sort of has her hands clasped in front of her dress, watching off where she won't be noticed too much.
Okay. Alright, to the rest of the party.
And now it is time to change the song to Bohemian Rhapsody by Frederick Mercury.
Bahamut Rhapsody.
Is this the real life? Or is this
fantasy?
Please stop before we get copyright striked, please.
Okay, Storm.
Oh, come on, I got a real good thing going here.
No. I mean, I could do my way in perfect cell voice.
Let me see here.
Anyway.
What kind of food are they serving at this?
Like
festival?
they have cotton candy, they have deep fried stuff. You got your basic carnival stuff.
Deep fried. Oh, do they have funnel cake?
Yes.
Okay. I get a cotton candy. I get 6 cotton candies and a funnel cake. And I run around and I try to bring everyone a cotton candy.
Okay.
So you run up to Fall and Minerva?
Yes. Yeah, I run up to you. I'm holding a big bundle of cotton candy. And I say, cotton candy for you.
No. I imagine
Don't
he
run
just
me
goes...
up. And then I'm gone.
Yeah, I was just about to
Find
say.
it in your hand. You can try to reflex save to prevent it, maybe.
That'd be a dexterity save.
Sure. I'll try dexterity.
If you want to try.
I have pretty good dexterity.
Sleight of hand. Oh.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Yeah.
You can
Just
do
like,
whatever
back
you want
angle.
happens to it. But I'm
You matrix dodge that.
Nah, Fall will just put his hand up right as you're about to give it to him.
Shing! Oh, so you mean to make this a duel then?
God damn it.
Your friend is very
And I start like sword fighting with the cotton candy at him. Big sword fighting.
Minerva,
I can push it into his face.
Minerva just looks at Glad, looks at you, looks at Glad. Your friend is very weird.
Oh, someone just left.
Tell me about it.
So I handed to Minerva. I said, "I've got a lot more cotton candy to hand out to my other friends. You try to make him eat that one, so he can stop feeling sorry." And then I run off.
Yeah.
See, you have a friend that actually cares. Sure, he may have been mad at you at first, but he seems to be fine now. They had time to cool off. Anyway, back to the rest of the party.
Oh. Never mind.
Sorry. I'll go back to you soon.
No, never mind.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Gungir, go.
Gungir's actually gonna head on over to let me see here. Asemar's over by the band. He's gonna go to the other person who doesn't look like he's occupied at the moment. He's gonna head over to Ravak and take a quick snappy snap. Ravak! Ravak!
Yeah.
Smile!
What?
Click!
Just a
Ravak's eyes dilate as soon as
the
the flash
goes
hits
off.
him,
Gungir.
and his sunlight sensitivity goes off.
Yeah.
Gungir will smile at the picture of Ravak going, "Whoa?" and show it off to him. It's a proud picture.
I just imagine right after that, Ravak gets on the ground rubbing his eyes furiously because of sunlight sensitivity.
Nah, he doesn't use the flash unless he needs to.
Oh, what do you do, Ravak?
What are you doing?
Taking a picture of a proud moment.
Takes another picture
No.
of you.
If you insist.
I mean, just between you and me, I think this is probably the furthest one of my adventures has ever gone on. I did celebrate that moment.
He wraps it. He puts his arm around your shoulder and he takes a selfie of you and him.
Best bros.
Best bros. who are kind of at neutral odds with each other, but you know what? Best bros. In Gungir's mind.
The best boys.
You know, I gotta admit, I always get. Why, it's so embarrassing to say. My adventures usually end in complete disaster, I gotta admit. Like the last one I went on, I got commissioned to work on a trans-dimensional space train, and I accidentally wrecked it when I first got there. Don't remember what happened after that. I'm kind of glad this adventure didn't start out like that.
Actually, you need to look up something real quick.
And then the one before that, I don't remember what happened there, but I think it ended in disaster too. So it's kind of nice knowing that I finally got to go on one of these where it just ended in a fireball. Immediately ended a fireball. You know what I mean?
I actually kind of do, considering that Dragon was the first success I ever had.
Speaking of which, and he kind of nervously looks at you. Do you feel as though your bloodlust has been satisfied, my Lord Ravak?
Seriously, you don't have to keep calling. You could just call me Ravak.
I don't know if I should. I mean, you are a princely kobold and all. I have yet to run into a kobold prince. I usually meet like miser kobold and minor kobold. I mean, I probably ran into a kobold royalty, I just never asked.
It's only significant to my island anyway, so... No biggie.
Pats you on the skull cap.
Don't touch that.
Wait, he has a skull cap? Oh yeah, that's right, he has a skull cap.
Can I pet your ears instead? They look very edible.
Touch his fluffy tail.
A handshake will
Or
do
scaly
just fine,
tail.
Gungir.
Gungir gives you a hug.
Oh.
Best buds.
Wanders away.
Oh.
Anyways,
By the way, Venom, I sent you a DM. And I would prefer if you responded it via DM.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta give them time to respond to the DM. You can't expect them to respond immediately.
damn it.
Guys, I drew a map.
Oh, so you did. I see. Fight a robot, question mark. And then dance floor. Oh, wait a minute. Ravak just got back from a rave. Is he gonna, like, tear it up on the dance floor?
He's not even aware of it yet. He's really moved.
It's literally 5 feet away from you, according to this map.
Listen, this is a very hungover kobold.
They start playing Druid Sandstorm.
Let the
Ruined sandstorm. It's like played on
Jesus Christ.
string
Played on
instruments,
a
but it's
pan flute.
Oh my god, I'm gonna see if there's one. Hold on. Darude, Sandstorm, Orchestral.
Jesus Christ, God. Okay, my computer cannot handle loading anything else but this game. Pain. I had to add in a thing. Anywho. So,
Alright, you guys. Are you ready?
Oh, my body's
Oh, no.
ready.
There you go.
What is it? Where?
Oh, The Witcher?
Symphonic Darude Sandstorm.
Where?
Incredible.
Oh, right there. Open.
Oh, I thought you were going to post it in the Discord.
I don't see the image. But
No,
then
you drag the name next to the image.
I know, but I still okay. Did that work? Oh, there
I
she
see an image now.
Okay, cool. Now I can move her around. Yay! She'll be over here.
Oh, she's fluffy.
By the way, Fall will, as he's talking to Minerva, he kind of motions her to get closer to him, as if to say something in private.
Oh.
She leans in. Shut up, guys, and let him speak.
Okay. Enough of my commentary.
Minerva, during that fight I had, after that fight I had with the dragon, she appeared.
You're kidding, right?
No.
That's a sign, you know.
He nods. That's all I really wanted to do.
Right.
Well, these crazy fools. Oh,
Dumb question.
Hmm.
Did the grid line disappear for anybody else where the square was?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Disappeared.
get rid of that.
Somebody put a white box over it.
Ah.
Hey, it just means
Okay.
That'll do it.
Gungir will, while these guys are dancing, he remembers them saying or Bruce saying something about a contraption that a couple people want to talk to. He actually wants to take a look at this thing, so he's going to start heading off towards where that albino tiefling and the snow elf were.
Agreed. After a while, the music is gonna bore my character, so he needs some action.
Okay, let me go paid.
Go pee.
Fall will notice them and ask Minerva if she wants to see this contraption that they're going to see.
That's fine. I just save a picture anyways.
Anyway, ask Minerva if she wants to see this contraption as well.
Yeah, she says yes.
Heads over.
Gungir will head on over to this albino
Ugh.
tiefling and the snow elf then.
Alright, you see them standing on the edge of the arena stadium.
Is there anybody, in the arena at the moment?
No, there's no one in the arena.
Oh, okay. Is there, a crowd, or are they basically, setting it up right now?
It seems like the two are talking to each other. You can't exactly overhear the conversation. There's nobody else in the stadium but you guys at the moment.
Okay. Gungir will just... Gungir will just walk up to them, just stare up at them and smile as they talk to each other.
Fall will do something kind of... This is probably a stupid idea.
Do your stupid idea. Then I must get into character for these two.
Fall will hold up Mordor. Dumb question. Do you know what those two are saying? Points
They're
to
speaking in common.
No, I know. I'm asking if he can hear them.
I cannot hear them. Too
Does
far
Minerva
away.
do it? Does Minerva have any reaction to that?
She's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
It scared the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah. Minerva, Mordor. Mordor, Minerva. Shows her the ring.
Hi. Hello?
Oh, shit. He scared the accent right out of her.
Yeah. Keep that damn thing away from me.
Shrugs.
That's not a thing, that's Gungir!
Scared the living shit out of me.
Oh, hi, Glad.
Hi!
Anyways.
Candy.
Alright, I need to actually drag these other two images into the arena as well.
Fall will also walk into near these guys.
Hold on a minute, I have to scroll.
Staying a bit away.
I'm trying to think. Wasn't
Can you
Galahad
guys
out on the dance floor?
Some of this stuff. No, I'm trying to drag them into the middle of the field. Please drag.
Like the four of us, like I was dancing, and then I said something like, "Where are you guys
Okay,
going?"
can you? All right. So we have the first two.
So
If
we
they
have
decide to
the-
load,
Okay, yeah, they did. So basically, what you look like and some other, like, I guess, Pokemon trainer.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is both from a Pokemon fan game, so
Okay.
But
Oh,
Tiefling.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the images actually. Or are
They-
they in?
They're on the Discord.
I threw them in Discord
Oh, there they are.
in general.
So which is which?
a snow elf.
Well,
and,
oh, they haven't
Snow
introduced
elf,
you.
The bottom one.
The
is
snow elf is the
Tiefling.
top. The bottom is the Tiefling.
So
Okay.
It just
presumably-
can't alter the image due to I don't have enough time to do that.
Okay, fair enough.
I could maybe.
I would have asked, but I'm poor.
I could maybe do a really shitty drawing for free.
I'm good. I'll stick with my reference pictures that are for free on the internet.
Well, you can't stop me from doing fan art.
Oops. That's fair. I'll give you that. Anyways, these two have not introduced themselves, so you just look up at these two guys, and they're like discussing like, okay, so this machinery will activate this, correct? Of course, this will activate everything else. Right. But like, what will activate what? And then they finally notice you.
Are they talking about a machine that's present at the moment, or are they like discussing like technicalities of? I'm trying.
They're just. It seems to be they're discussing technicality of the machine itself.
Let me see. Is the machine present, or do they have?
No, it is not.
Gungir will, because he's so mechanically inclined, would you allow him to do an investigation check to kind of figure out what all this system is they're talking about?
Well, since you don't really have their reference image like they do have in front of them,
Mm-hmm.
and you're a lot shorter than them, so you can't exactly see the reference image at all, I would say roll investigation with a disadvantage.
Bloop. Come on, Gungir. Oh, wow.
Still 23. You have a theory that whatever they're discussing, it revolves around a very complex technological system. Like, far more advanced than any machine you've ever worked on.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, it sounds like as difficult to manage as your ship.
Gungir once did crash an interdimensional train. While trying to fix
Not in
it.
this world.
Gungir will kind of look up at them. Well, why don't you just use a spanner to connect the 2 points?
They look at each other, then look at you.
Just a thought. And he waves his little hands around.
You dare question my methods, the snow elf interjects.
You seemed like you were uncertain of your methods at that moment.
We were making sure to go through the protocol correctly. It must work perfectly, otherwise the machine is utterly useless to me.
Yep, most tend to malfunction if you don't go through the right protocol. And he nods his head approvingly.
So we had to make sure that all the system mechanics and all the code were in check. We were just doing one last background check before summoning the mech to the field.
I see you got a long-range teleportational summoning system strapped to it. Very good.
He sort of narrows his eyes at you.
Gungir widens his eyes at him.
Weird little construct creature.
Never mind.
Gungir just smiles and trying to act like he's part of the group.
Tan, the Snuff says to the Tiefling, summon the Thunderjaw. Of course, Rukra, sir.
I was gonna ask if Fall could roll intelligence check to see what the hell they were talking about.
You would not have a fucking clue. You would get double disadvantage.
I don't mind rolling with double disadvantage.
Alright. Well,
Let's see how much my cat brain knows.
Nat 20,
You'd
nat
have to
20,
roll
nat 20, nat
twice.
20.
Oh, damn it.
you have to roll one more,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and the lowest roll of the 4 takes it. 8.
Duh.
It's with
You
advantage?
think you have a theory, but then you're like, yeah, no, I got nothing. And you
Fall
see,
thinks hard and then goes, I think they're discussing machinery.
basically what you get from it.
I think they're talking about technology.
Yes.
Wow!
All right, so you look to the middle of the arena, and you see a large summoning circle start to open, like create its way. Seems the parameters are all working correctly. Let's see if this thing can fully teleport.
Gungir will roll a investigation check. Are the summoning circles in proper order?
Sure.
Huzzah!
13. Yes, you can tell that they are in proper condition. Perfect, actually.
Gungir puts his little fist on his hips. Yup. Looks like they're in proper summoning order. Well done.
And a large smoke cloud billows out of the summoning circle. And as the smoke clears, let me pull up the image.
A turd.
That thing.
A frog? A large frog?
If Fall will cast
What?
precipitation to keep the smoke cloud away from Gungir.
And as the smoke clears, you see this monstrosity of a behemoth standing before you, 5 stories tall and at 1 city block long.
This is a technology, not a magic item, right?
What the fudge muffins?
This is a questionable creature.
I just need to know.
Oh, hey, Horizon.
I have significant
You don't
questions.
know, that's the problem.
Knowledge, you said?
Sure.
At the moment an enormous robotic kaiju appears, I run. I start backing away so it can't kill me.
You run and start yelling, Godzilla!
Gajira!
Gungir seems totally unfazed. In fact, he still has his little fist on his hips and nodding. Ah, nice smoke cloud you got there. I see that you have
And then you see the behemoth.
Oh, yes, as this thing is, like, there. You hear him say, ah, very impressive smoke cloud. I see that you had... Gungilla.
This is some interesting trimming you've done on the toenails.
I see that you installed the crowd appeasal entrance system on your construct there. Very impressive, very impressive.
Fall in the background. Speak common.
They all turn.
Fall just nervously wave.
Is no one else freaked out here?
Wait, what?
Like, he's looking up at the 5 stories tallest city block long robotic Tyrannosaurus Rex, and no one else is panicking.
To be
Nah,
fair,
it's a normal Tuesday.
It just appeared out of nowhere.
To be fair, we did fight a dragon.
This is significantly larger than the dragon.
I know.
Oh,
Literally
hell yeah.
see
This
it
thing
from
is
over
considered
by the
our
game.
gargantuan creature.
This is like a Tarask just showed up and everyone's like, oh yeah, but we saw a dragon.
Listen,
I mean, yeah.
we are very jaded at this moment.
Also, False
yeah.
said out loud.
Go!
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
Go!
Loud?
Gungilla!
Oh, Gungilla.
Does Larry even see this?
Yeah, you would see it from the distance.
You would.
Steps backward. Side
Like, how is it not crushing anything? Did they have that whole area cleared?
Yeah, they had an entire area of the forest cleared just to build the arena.
Ah,
He just,
gotcha.
side steps behind the game tents, like, no.
I do. Once I get out of what I think would be tail swipe range, I do stop to.
It did
To
not look like
marvel
it
at
was
it.
going to attack, by the way.
It was still just a pure defensive reaction.
Well, the Thunderjaw mech seems to be in working condition, Rukra says, going back to turning to the creature. Let's see. Startup phase 1, attack mode. You see its jaw unhinge and 4 quad barrel miniguns unhinge from it. Very impressive.
Gungir nods in approval. Yeah, my grandpa put a pair of those on our neighbor's car once.
Really? Jesus.
They were slightly larger caliber, though. Troll killer models.
Startup phase 2 attack, flamethrower. It breathes fire.
Yeah, we put that on the car, too. It was in the headlights.
And start phase 3 attack, lightning strike. And you see a lightning strike come out of fucking left field and zap this thing to make it more powerful.
Does Ravak see that?
Yeah, you would see that.
Gungir nods. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Our neighbor's lighthouse, though, could shoot like laser fire everywhere. It was pretty crazy. They weren't legally allowed to do it after that first time, though.
Fall just goes, what the fuck?
They're basically ignoring you, Gungir.
Gungir
Good.
doesn't look like he notices. He's totally trying to bro it up with these people.
Fall
They
goes,
basically go through some standard maneuvers, making it move around, look around, so on and so forth.
Fall just goes, what the fuck? As that happens.
Fall language. Go sit in a corner and think about what you did. Also, have some cotton candy.
No thanks.
Tan looks to Rukra. All systems are accorded for, 100% ready and perfect. As we predicted, sir.
Whoops.
Excellent. Exactly a creature that I need in my arsenal. A modified creature of the original, completely built from scratch.
Can I roll insider investigation to see what the hell that voice was?
That was Rukra speaking, and yes, you can roll insight.
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight. My insight is not great, so let's see. Insight. 19, jeez.
Let me roll for him. Let's see how well he hides this. 15 plus his shit. Whew, that is close. You can tell there's something he's obviously hiding, but he seems to have a very large knack for anything that is considered perfect.
Fall will cast message point towards like slightly pointing towards Gungir. I'd be careful around him. He says this to Gungir telepathically.
Gungir looks over at Full.
Nah, I'm sure he's trustworthy.
Stares
I
up at the
guess you
giant
say-
mechanical monster.
I'm guessing you say that out loud.
Yes, he does.
Rukuro looks at you quizzically. A magic user,
Oh, yeah.
He said-
Hi.
From
Wait,
the,
is he
I-
looking at Fall or Gungir?
he looks at Fall from the corner of his eye.
Does he say that out loud, or
Yes, he does.
is there something wrong with that?
No, I just haven't seen a equivalent sorcerer in quite a long time.
Insight.
Sure.
I am rolling fucking insight on that. God damn it.
8. Nah, even with his roll, you would still never beat him. Regardless, you can easily tell he's just playing with you at this point.
Fall will just glare at him. With Minerva, I'm guessing, still next to him.
Yeah, she's looking at this thing like I don't even want to get in the ring with that thing.
Gungir will turn and look at Fall.
It's alright, Full. He said an equivalent sorcerer, so that means he's at least 5th level.
What?
He laughs heartily at that. You think I'm as weak as him? Oh, you're so much more mistaken, my little construct friend. I'm a lot stronger than I look,
And
and yet I hide my true power because I want to. You see, this is what I dream to do. He points to the mech. That is one of the creations I made by hand over the past couple of years. And look at how it turned out. Ready to be mass produced.
Wow.
That's ominous.
This is what perfection looks like. This is my goal. True and utter perfection. Which is why I simply lead the group, simply known as Perfection. He turns to you, Fall. I may seem like a malicious sort, but trust me, I'm a neutral party. I have nothing to gain in this but for my own selfish act.
I'm gonna insight that again. Fall does
Sure.
not trust this guy whatsoever.
Gungir
Okay.
has actually put up a little chair while he was monologuing, and he's just kind of kicking back and kicking his feet, listening to him monologue.
You can tell he's absolutely telling the truth. He wanted this to happen. He wanted to show what he could do. He's proving himself here, and he's not backing down.
I see. Just still glaring at him.
You know, actually, I think you may have met her. You know, the Queen of Valentia.
Yes,
Who?
I have met her before.
You know that arm? The mechanical one.
I don't remember you saying she had a mechanic.
I
I
said it.
do.
She has a mechanical arm.
Yeah, she had a cyborg arm.
Oh. Now that's egg on my face. Fall did not.
I'm the one that created it for her. And its exact technology is what I use to create the Thunder Job. The beautiful mech behind me. Of course, this isn't the first creature I'm going to create. Oh no, there is much more improvements. that I need to make to this thing to make it more, how would I say, perfect. It may be a giant T-Rex, but I can make something a lot smaller, more agile, human even.
I want to sleight of hand something.
Sure.
I want to use the identify ring on this creature to see if there's like any like really dangerous magic on this thing.
Sure.
God damn it! These rolls.
Yeah, and he rolled a frickin' 19, so you're not getting past his sight. Go ahead, identify my creature if you wish. It's purely made of evocation magic due to its electronic core.
Cast identify.
It is glowing with evocation magic, both fire and electricity type magic.
I see.
Other than that, it's mostly made out of lots of metal and more metal. Of course, it'd be a little bit more camouflaged if it wasn't such. Can I monologue, please? I love this character.
Storm, mute yourself. Storm, please mute yourself.
Thank you.
How do you know he isn't laughing in character?
It is the absolute perfect machine. It's made from magic and technology and metal and more metal and other metals. Like awesome metals.
Okay, anyway, Venom.
This creature was designed off of a more perfect version of a T-Rex. Although, sure, a T-Rex might, keyword, be able to match this thing. It would outright destroy it in combat. Which is why I want to test fire it here to see what its capabilities are.
Okay,
Don't you?
that's... Oh, can I just say this really quick?
Yep, let him talk.
I want to do one more insight to see if there is any malicious, or not malicious, malice, I guess would be the word. Yeah, any malice. Like, he wants to basically harm people.
By testing it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Go
I want to
ahead.
roll insight on that.
Sure.
Because how he phrased that sounds like some shady stuff. God damn it.
You can tell just by his wording, he wants to see how much power this thing has. Of course, that means he has some way to actually stop it from killing somebody.
Okay.
So he's going to basically, okay, if you were knocked out, you basically lose to this thing.
Okay. Anyway, Gungir.
Gungir is gonna... He's still smiling. Like, he's kind of enjoying listening to this guy monologue while he's sitting there in his chair, but he's gonna slowly raise his hand.
You cut off.
He's gonna slowly raise his hand, basically.
Oh, I was just saying, Gungir's still sitting in his chair smiling. He's actually enjoying listening to this guy monologue. But yeah, he's just gonna slowly raise his hand and wait for him to notice.
He looks at you from the corner of his eye. Speak.
Alright, first of all, excellent monologue. Well, I always appreciate it, or I always enjoy seeing people who are enthusiastic for their craftiness. But, one little question. So you already know what this thing is capable of? Well, I mean, you built it. It's not
We
like-
have our theories, but we don't know how much he thinks of the word destructive capabilities of it. We need to reduce its damage to its allies and more to the point of its enemies. In dumb speak, we just want to see how much damage it can do before we need to actually stop it from killing anything.
So, your idea of field testing this giant automaton of death and destruction is to unleash it upon, how do I put this? Whatever hired goons come up to fight it. But you're already certain it possesses the far greater capability of destroying T-Rex.
Yes, though we have not field tested this thing yet. This is the first time it's been out of the lab, and it seems to be working just fine.
And so you're testing it against whatever random schmuck wants to come up and do fisticuffs with it.
I mean, they're welcome to use weapons on it. It has its own capabilities of repairing its own armor.
Yeah, why don't you go test it against larger targets? I mean, obviously a commoner's not going to do diddly-diddle sitting against this thing.
That's why it's an open invite for all adventurers
But if
who
you
want
look,
to attempt
Gung,
to fight it.
Gungir lets out a quiet, disapproving sigh, pops off his chair and wanders up to him. Listen, if you want to find out what this thing can do, what this puppy is capable of barking at, you don't just go sitting it after this off, right? You gotta take it out to an open field, find yourself a mastodon, find yourself a sea serpent, and be like, hey, well, I'm gonna pick a fight with you. You wanna fight my Robosaur sack? Huh? You don't just go fighting off the commoners. That's how mad scientists come to be. You don't want to be known as a mad scientist, do you? Looks over at the robot death dinosaur, looks over back at him.
He chuckles a bit. Oh, how you relate to me so much. You're like me when I was a lot younger.
You were small
But-
and made of clay?
No, I mean in the sense you were more idealistic. My ideals have changed vastly.
Well, you see, that's the problem there. You gave up on your previous convictions.
It's because they were pointless. My new convictions are one and pure. I want to create the perfect being.
Gungir lets out a quiet sigh and he pats him on the thigh. What do you mean by perfect?
Zero imperfections. Nearly unkillable.
And Gungir
Invincible, even.
Gungir lets out another quiet sigh and kind of leans up against his leg like a dog. Yeah, sir, that's where you're failing there. You think that you can just make it perfect. My dear boy, you can't make everything perfect. Perfection is a myth. That was the first lesson that Grandpappy taught me. And he pulls
Of course, I know it's near imperfect to get perfect, but that's what I try to make possible. I know that this thing is going to have flaws. It's not going to work 100%, but I have hope for a chance at true perfection in one of my creations.
The beautiful perfection of a giant robot Tyrannosaurus Rex that breathes fire and lightning.
And has miniguns.
Sometimes it's the flaws that make 'em perfect.
You tell that to the other cult leaders who have more retarded idealistics than I do.
Well, then why are you trying to stack up to them?
It's because they can't simply measure up against my power.
Why are you trying to measure yourself against other people? You should be happy as the person you are.
I'm simply a perfectionist. I want to become the best of the best.
That's,
That means by destroying anything in my wake. even if it means killing the other leaders.
You see.
A dinosaur to understand.
I don't want to talk politics with you anymore.
Oh, that's
You're
fantastic.
bored me.
Because this wasn't politics, it was philosophy. But that's alright, it's a common misconception.
He closes his eyes and simply ignores you.
And Gungir pats him on the leg, and with that flaw, you find yourself getting closer to being perfect. And he wanders over back. Actually, he's gonna wander over to his assistant.
He simply stares at you like... He looks at you like, what the fuck did you just do?
Gungir's gonna wander on up to him.
So what do you got powering this puppy?
Well, we have a large lightning core gathered from multiple sources of lightning-type creatures. Blue dragon, a lightning wyvern, so on and so forth.
I see. Very interesting.
This thing is supposed to run for roughly about a year straight before having to recharge.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And it does have solar capabilities, so it can recharge during the day.
So
And
it's eco.
As a eco-friendly in some regards.
I see. And where's the exhaust port? I mean, this
You
thing's got...
mean...
You see...
What do you mean?
I mean, look at how big this thing is. It's got to put out heat like crazy. I mean...
Oh, that's how it gets its flame breath.
I see.
Honestly, surprised. I thought the perfection leader was going to be a Vidalkin.
I was just thinking if you made the exhaust port its butt.
It wouldn't exactly work.
Oh. I mean, how awesome would that be? It starts to overheat, and then it just lifts up its tail and farts, and it's all better. I think that'd be amazing.
Are you trying
He
to make
shakes his
this?
head.
Are you trying to make the Tyrannosaurus bender?
Yes.
Gungir's gonna look up at this tiefling.
You know, you're an awesome guy. You're a lot less grumpy than your friend there.
I mean, I'm a little bit more optimistic, and I have other goals that I have in mind.
Gungir smiles and gives him sort of a knuckle on the shins. Not on the shins, on his knee.
Yeah, it's the spirit. You're not all that concerned about this perfection stuff. You know what my grandpa said about perfectionists? They're fuddy-duddies. Even the most expensive diamonds in the world have a little bit of imperfection in them. I think they get all those rainbows inside. It's because they got that little crack that lets the rainbow in there.
He rolls his eyes and goes back to his notes.
Gungir will look at his notes.
You
This-
can't see them. You're shorter than him.
Oh.
Also, they
In
might be
the-
organized as a stack of papers.
Oh, crap. Oh.
In the notes, destroy homunculi.
How does he have his notes?
It's actually kind of like your iPad.
Oh, okay,
good.
okay.
It's an electronic version,
Okay.
basically.
Gungir.
Oh, we're safe.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Gungir.
You were about to start shit.
Gungir was going to get nervous there. Gungir will actually pull out his little tab and was like,
You want to share some notes? Well, I got a whole bunch of them in here. I got some,
well, what do you get?
It shows a selfie of him and Ravak.
Gungir's willing to trade cards if he's willing to trade cards.
He looks to Rukra. Rukra does not budge. I suppose my hands are tied.
I'll trade you your Charizard for my Dark Magician.
Gungir will look at his wrist.
you got invisible cuffs on?
It's a metaphor.
Oh, I see. You did-
Gungir, I think we should leave.
Oh, but I'm talking shop with the boys. Can I just stay a little longer? I think I'm warming up to them.
Stay all you want. He leads, and Minerva could obviously tell that he is frustrated talking to that man.
She walks after you. Sort of like following you.
She's following me.
Boo!
Go sit in the corner.
That's good.
Alright,
I like it.
Thunderjaw murder.
All right. I'll
Finally,
pass it
now
on
I have you.
I'll pass it on to anybody else. Gungir's going to try to keep convincing this guy that he's super cool.
Anyhow. Minerva's gonna look fall. You got very agitated back there.
How he was talking about how he wants perfection. It
Yeah,
seemed like
he seems pretty full of himself.
he also seemed to be untapping into something that he shouldn't be.
Everybody has their own little bit of crazy. He seems to have a lot of it.
I don't know what else to do.
Well, back to Liar and Galahad.
So, well, it's just I was like panicking about a giant robot, but nobody else seemed to be.
Yeah.
So I just tried to go find the rest of the team
Okay.
in case we had to fight a giant robot that went rampaging.
Okay.
And Liar hid. Giant robot.
Asemar, what are you doing?
Do I manage to find you? If you hid?
Oh, yeah, you were right up next to her. Ducked behind the game.
Oh,
At one point.
Dragon's
Yeah,
mute.
at one point, yeah.
Imagine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it is,
Adam.
It is like 2 o'clock. 2 in the
Sorry.
morning over here.
that. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. here.
Do we...
Forgot I had left briefly.
Let's just do some quick scenes and then we'll be done.
Yeah, we'll end at 3 a.m. my time because I do have work tomorrow.
Oof.
Well, later today.
Oh, shoot. What time do you
Okey-dokey.
need to be up?
Only 1 p.m. my time, so I have plenty of time.
Oh, okay.
You lucky bastard.
Yep.
That's when I work too.
What time do you need to work at?
Tomorrow's weekend.
Oh. Oh, that's
Yay! Yeah, we did it a day early.
great. Yeah.
So if we want to, we could possibly. Oh no, wait, Cat's doing a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, I am DM. Oh boy. Anyway. Liar. Since she is maybe trying to decide if she is going to like leave or if she's going to stay in case one of the people that she knows decides to fight a robot and maybe need buffing.
No, it'll be fine. We're just here to enjoy the festivities.
Alright,
I don't
well,
know.
Anyone
I can't help but think about fighting that robot.
Thing breathing fire.
Asemar, what do you want to do?
I'm kind of just looking at the robot, thinking about fighting it or not. You know, we did take on a dragon.
Everyone's like,
This is the natural.
I bought things.
I'm gonna
That's
just say,
a
out of
thing.
character,
I could fight that thing.
you could also talk to Fall about it because he'd probably want to do it just because that guy made him mad.
So I
Yeah,
grab.
it's
So I
just
try to
that-
round up the gang that's like not at the robot, and I'm like, if no one's panicking, let's go check it out. And I go back to the robot.
You just see it standing there, going through like protocols to make sure it's still working.
Gungir was talking to those weird people earlier, so I asked him. So I go up to him and I ask him,
to it.
"What is that thing?"
Well,
Loading dot. Oh,
it's a giant golem of incendiary death. How you doing, Glad?
That's really much what I thought it was. Why is it here? I'm not doing well because there's a giant golem of incendiary death.
It's a bit hard to enjoy festivities with that thing breathing fire over the festival.
Oh,
It's not breathing it towards the festival. It's breathing it towards like the air.
In the vicinity.
Thank goodness, it's away. It's away in the air.
It breathed fire towards the air, so it didn't fucking matter.
In the vicinity of the festival.
You see Gungir's eyes get really big.
Do you think we could probably use this thing to liven up the festival?
No, I don't think that would be a good idea. I don't think it really fits in with festivities.
Why don't we go to the circus instead of worry about the giant robot?
Oh, I've never been to the circus. That sounds...
Me neither. That's what I was thinking.
You guys...
But now there's a giant robot.
You guys go right ahead. I'm going to see if I can make this thing divide by 0.
oh no.
What's that mean? To divide by 0?
It's a
Isn't that just 0?
It's a little thing called multiplication, or in this case, division.
So, like, if you divide it by 0, there's a 0, right?
Yeah.
Divide and conquer.
You're not going to try to fight that thing.
Gungir stares at you blankly.
I look at, like, you and Fall and Asemar and Glad and back to you.
I just, want a funnel cake? He, like, nervously eats the funnel cake.
Asemar, are you willing to fight this thing?
No.
I'm willing
He's
to
asking
give it a chance.
Oh my goodness, are you
No.
How about
I'm
a,
answering for you,
Let
Asemar.
people
No.
how about the team up?
Fall, I'm also answering for you. Also, no. Oh, right. You don't want to either? Oh, it was a great conversation then that the two of us had. All right. Fall and Asemar, your conversation is finished. Now let's go to the circus.
I imagine Fall and Asemar are just ignoring him.
Liar. Okay, exclamation point.
Yes, please.
Is this really loud? Liar steps up to the two of them and does that thing where, like, you put your hands in a praying position, like, right in front of your mouth, and you go, like, taking a deep breath, like, looking at the two of them, like, crazy, but if you really want to kill yourselves, then... And she, like, slaps her hand on both of them and casts resistance to energy.
Ooh! I don't think that'll help
From
much,
energy.
but okay.
And she noticed it breathing fire, so you now have protection from fire energy. Both of you. You're welcome.
Wow.
We should write that down.
Much
Try not to
appreciated.
die. But yeah, that's what she casts. And she twin casts it. And her forehead starts glowing, pulls her hair over her face, and she walks away towards the circus with Glad.
Ravak, did you come along?
Nope. Ravik has been he does not know what is going on.
Well, I tried to gather everyone up when I was going back to talk to Gungir.
He's like
It was your choice if you
in a
came with
pie.
him when he tried to get you, but he did try to get you.
He's like ears deep in a cherry pie.
Yeah. Wow.
I just imagine he's still raving it up.
Wish Druid
He said he was
Sandstorm.
eating.
Doesn't even notice there's a giant robot yet.
Yep. Okay.
So I guess that's all for today.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it there. I need fucking sleep.
I was about to do a
I
thing.
expect
go.
you to prep the hell out of this circus. You better blow my fucking mind.
There better be goddamn Siberian tigers.
Did you see the first episode of the second campaign of Critical Role? You better blow my mind with the circus act.
Can't Ravak do his thing before we end?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll roll first, but I'm gonna DM what I'm looking with everyone.
Okay.
Right. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, what were you looking for?
Wah, 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 wah.
Nothing and no one.
Now, Venom, I want you to read very carefully the DM that he sent you. The exact, precise thing he said he was
Well,
looking
if I'm gonna
for.
roll a nat one, I
And
have
make
to-
sure he never finds it for the rest of the campaign, no matter where he looks.
Yeah, now have to tell me.
Huh?
DM me what you want to look for, whatever.
It disappears.
Whose
It
pests
no
are being
longer
a butt.
exists.
Oh,
If it's a concept, the concept doesn't exist. It's gone.
oh, actually,
Like a
shit.
To him.
angel's kiss.
Her forehead and the backs of both of her hands start glowing. That took a lot of sorcery points, actually.
It only takes one, I think.
No, it takes equal to the level of the spell that you cast.
Oh, is that? Oh, I thought that was like a cantrip.
No, that
I
is
love
a third level spell.
Oof.
So what does it say?
He hasn't DM'd me yet.
Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm typing this right.
No worries. I shall wait.
So
Doesn't do any more than
we'll see you guys next time.
Oh,
Yep, there it is.
there we go. And until next time, join us when we battle this giant
Oh,
robot
God.
of death and destruction. Ravak does whatever he failed at, and Cat runs away towards the circus.
I have a feeling that what he DM'd about. I'll actually wait until the recording stops.
Yeah, see you all next time in the ethereal planes. Bye!
For listening.
Bye.
Meow.
Bye.
meow.